We just read a story about Victor's crazy family and all of his cousins and his sister and everything that happened. If you did not listen to the video, listen to the voice recording, make sure that you have read it on your own. If you would like to, you can also record yourself reading it out loud. I would love to listen. We'll be practicing that even more starting next week, and you'll have to read it on your own. For our practice, our skills practice, you'll have to listen to a voice message to understand what to do. And I think it says to come watch this video first, and then you can go ahead and get started. And we are filling in the blanks. We have a chart that is labeling character, their trait, and evidence to support that trait. Now this first one, I am just going to fill out the open spots, and you will have to fix the ones that don't have anything in them. You'll do that by clicking the arrow box and then clicking inside the dotted green box and then typing your answer. So the first one, all we have is evidence. He gladly gave up his bed and slept on the floor for his cousins. Now, I'm not going to tell who the character is yet, but I'm just thinking if someone would have given up his bed and slept on the floor for his cousin, he's probably very kind and gracious and probably unselfish. Unselfish means that you do things for other people. You don't want them for yourself, kind of like his sister, Diana. Unselfish. Let's go to the next one. Now, this might be an easy one to put in. If this character was unselfish because he gave up his bed, Diana, she really wanted to keep her bed and she was grumbling because she did not get it. That kind of character trait is a selfish character trait. Now I want you to think, do you think that is a positive or a negative character trait? It's a negative character trait. If someone says that you are selfish, that is not a positive thing. That is a negative quality to have. The next one is bossy. Bossy. Now I need to go back into my text because I don't know if I remember someone that's bossy. I remember they were playing a game, and let's see, Vicktor was wandering outside and found some of his cousins playing soccer. Oh, right here. And then someone said, no, Sean is going to be on my team. He was bossing people around. That character is Enrique. I found my evidence right here, and I might be able to use that for my explanation. So the character that was showing that his character trait is bossy was Enrique. And an example of that was that he yelled at his cousins. And I'm going to put a comma, quotation mark. I need to go back so then I can find the evidence, Third grade, we go back and find our evidence with every single answer. Let's see where he said that. No, Sean is going to be on my team, and that sounds bossy to me. That's why it's my explanation. Lost my spot, there we go. No, Sean is going to be on my team. Now, let's say for some reason you don't have as good of a memory. That's okay. If you need to write exact evidence, you still have to type it, but here's a strategy you could use. You can screenshot that part. Now, my screenshot looks a little bit different than yours. On yours, you'll click the home screen and the lock screen at the same time. But on mine, I have a different kind of tool. So I would just take a screenshot of that sentence. I want to make sure I can type correctly. And then I'd go to the next page, put it down where I have to write it. Wait for a little bit because it might take a second for it to load in. Maybe I'll refresh, or you'll double tap and swipe out. If you wanted to add the picture, you would click the camera button. You might need to click the camera button up on the top bar. But I'm just going to paste it in there. It looks like mine won't work on my computer, but you could click the camera and then add it in here to help you write it out. There are 3 more spots we're looking at. Athletic. You'll have to fill in both of these spots for the character that's athletic, who the character is, and an example of what shows that they are athletic. And then for Jason, let's go back and look at Jason. I'm trying to find an example that might show his character trait. And Jason. Right here it says Jason was the voice of reason in the group. What he said was, why don't we let you and Vicktor pick the teams? So if he's trying to solve all the problems and be the mediator, that means that he is a peacemaker. He's a peacemaker. Now I'm telling you the answer for this and you'll have to type it in. He's a peacemaker. And we know this because our evidence so Jason showed that he was a peacemaker because he got Enrique and his cousins to get along so they could start the game. You'll need to finish completing all of the empty boxes. Some of them you'll have to type in your answer by clicking the point tool. Others you will have to write your own response. If it does not have a green box with dashes, that means that it's not graded, but you still have to complete it. You can write or type on those. Every other one, you have to use the point icon and click inside the box. At the very bottom, there is a voice note that you have to listen to, and then answer the question, which character from Vicktor's Crazy Family are you most likely like? And why? You can use the voice recording instead of typing for this one. Good luck, everybody.